everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Dying Light the Following once again on PC, but this time I'm gonna be using a Geforce GTX 950 along with a Core i7 4790 with a couple cores disabled and no turbos, so it's as close as possible to an i3. I'm not trying to copy an i3, I'm trying to be as close as possible. I mean, this is as reference, as you can see, 2 cores and 4 threads, just like an i3, but with more cache. And that's it, and 8 GB of RAM. This version of the 950 is the EVGA GTX 950 SC Plus with 2 GB of GDDR5 memory. Well, I'm going to play Dying Light the Following, the DLC for the game, and I will start with 1080p now. So, into the video settings, I'm using 1080p. You may not be able to read it very well, but there it is, 1080p, as you can see in the bottom left corner of the video. Then full screen, no VSync, texture quality on the highest, shadow map size on the highest, as you can see from low to high, foliage quality from low to high. I'm playing on the highest. View distance at 50% since it destroys the frame rate. Then ambient occlusion on. Then I'm not using any of the NVIDIA exclusive effects, HBO plus, depth of field, or anything like that, and all that stuff is turned off just because I don't like them. Anti-aliasing consumes a few frames, but I prefer to turn it off since I'm kind of away from the screen. And well, here as you can see, post-process normal. This is just a couple filters, black and white, sepia poster, color poster 1975, just filters. I'm using normal. Then field of view, the FOV slider, I'm using 104 degrees horizontal and 72 degrees vertical. I like a wide FOV. Well, that's pretty much the settings I'm using. Then to monitor the frame rate and your PC in real time like me with the yellow letters in the bottom left corner, I'm using CAM. You can learn how to use it by clicking the top right corner of the video where the logo of CAM is, or just read the description to learn more. Then now I'm getting 58 frames per second, 56, 57. Yeah, it's pretty smooth right now. And this is 1080p and highest settings without, well, highest settings about foliage and shadows. NVIDIA settings are turned completely off. The same with motion blur and film grain since I don't like those effects. But as you can see, when I crash against many zombies, I drop from 60 to 45 frames per second. Just for a couple of seconds, then we'll go back into the 50s and 60s. It depends a lot on the area you are, but this definitely runs better than the base game Dying Light. I mean, this is the DLC for the game, and it runs way better than the actual main game, and this map is way bigger than the base game. I mean, yeah, they tried to sell this as a separate game, but they didn't want to screw any of the Dying Light original owners, so they sell it as DLC. Let's see if I can find some fuel here on this ambulance. No, empty. Let's see in the back here if I can find something. Oh, the lockpicks sometimes are frustrating. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so a couple of medkits. I'll need that, and I cannot jump in for some reason. Okay, let's see what's in the front. Some rubber, good, so I can fix my car later. Okay, so we keep going. As I was saying, 1080p runs awesome right now. I'm going between 45 and 60 and 70 frames per second. When I crash onto zombies, it kind of destroys the frame rate a little the first times. Then when you keep doing it, it doesn't affect it that much, so that's cool. Then don't keep in mind the average and maximum frames per second. That's because when I pause the game or when I'm in a loading screen, the program just detects all that frame rate is going on there and includes into the average. But don't keep that in mind, please. It's just a little mistake I commit there. But yeah, so far it runs awesome. It runs way better than I expected. So let's go back into medium settings. Foliage and shadows on medium. I apply the settings and let's go back in. So now we're on the high 60s and well, with some drops to 50. Now on the 70s, it's pretty good. And it feels pretty smooth, I have to say. 76 frames per second, just like that. And when we crash against zombies, it drops to 58 to 60s. and it's not that bad actually. It's very smooth. But I will repeat again, this runs way better than the base game, and the map is bigger, so keep that in mind. This is the DLC. Okay, I got stuck, it seems. Damn it. I will just try to get away from here. Oh, hello. Yeah, no matter how many times I hit you in the head, you keep hitting me. Get that. Yeah, my weapon got broken. I gotta repair it, but I will keep hitting her until, well, her head goes off or something. That means that she actually died, but she's not dead yet. What the fuck? Okay, I repair my weapon and see what happens. I think I'll try to recover my stamina. There we go. Drop kick. I'm not dead yet. Finally, I gotcha. Okay, let's reset the car's position. We are back here, and let's try it now. I'll try now turn it on all the stuff. I'll keep everything on high. View distance will still be at 50%, and I'll turn on NVIDIA HBO Plus, depth of field, anti-aliasing, film grain effect, and motion blur. So just we can see what the frame rate is like. Okay, so now we're getting 47 frames per second. Not that bad. It's actually better than the PS4 and the Xbox One, so that's good. Yeah, we're getting in 45, in the mid 40s we are right now. Let's see what happens when we crash against zombies. That usually tanks the frame rate. We're still at 45 and 50, 45. Yeah, we're not below 45 yet. I'll keep trying. 46, 44, 47. Yeah, we're pretty stable onto 40s. That's not that bad. I'll try to go below 40. Okay, now we got to 38 frames per second because I crashed against many zombies, but now the frame rate went up again. As you can see here, it's like between 38 and 40 when there's a lot going on, like crashing many zombies at once. But after that, it should go up again. Let's see. Yeah, now we are again at 48, 49. Not bad, I was expecting way worse than that, actually. Not too bad. Okay. Let's see if I can find some fuel here. Oh, maybe not. There's a couple guys here. Yeah, die. There we go. Okay, let's now switch to 900p. I want to switch to 900p now, but I had to reset the car's position, so I don't have to run all the way down here on my own. Okay, so we reset the position. Okay, we're back, and I'm going to switch to 900p. To switch to 900p, I gotta go back to the main menu. It's a pain in the ass, but whatever. That's what I have to do. Okay, into the options, we go to video settings, and we switch to 900p. Okay, and we keep everything on the highest once again, except view distance, which I will keep at 50%, just like every time before. Okay, we're at 900p, everything on high and turn on, but the draw distance at 50%. Let's see what the frame rate is like. I kept the draw distance at 50% since it usually destroys the frame rate, but let's see. Okay, so now we're getting, okay, 55 frames per second. Not too bad. I was expecting like, I don't know, 50s or 40s. Okay, perfect. Now we're getting 60s. Not too bad. Let's go onto our trip with our car again and crash many zombies like before. Like we drop to 50, then up to 60 again. It's kinda unstable in some parts, but it goes back to 60 pretty often. Okay, so close to 60. Yeah, 60s, and we crash into zombies, and 58. Not too bad. Now onto the up 40s. Yeah, not bad. I mean, we're still between 50 and 60 frames per second, so it's very smooth, I gotta say. I remember that I'm recording, so there's a 3 to 5 frame per second boost without recording. So keep that in mind, it runs better without recording. So it should be at 60 most of the time. Yeah, now we're getting 70s, not too bad. Until when I crash on too many zombies, what still happens? Yeah, we're still at 60. Yeah, pretty close to 60, I gotta say. Pretty good stuff. I think if I overclock the GTX 950, I won't ever go below 60. Okay, let's now turn off all the NVIDIA stuff. I mean anti-aliasing. Oh, no mind, I kept it on, so yeah, I just checked if anti-aliasing was on. But everything is on the highest. I got some fuel, awesome. What the hell happened there? Okay. So yeah, I was saying I'm using the highest setting right now, but draw distance on 50% because it destroys the frame rate most of the time. So keep that in mind. Let's see what's in front there. Synthetic, no problem. Okay, so I'll keep going here into the grass, onto the zombies. Yeah, we're getting 60s. On 900p, I have to repeat. On 1080p, it's around 40, but it's not bad. I mean, it's a good frame rate. It's more than 30, like a lot more than 30. I was smoother than 30, I must say. So, okay. Yeah, it's very smooth, I gotta say. Nothing to worry about here. So, well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.